I take the first period because my parents are tuning in, and I think they're only going to listen to the first period.
Throw it on there and give me a test.
All right, is it on? That's it. Testing, testing, 1, 2, testing. Testing, testing, 1, 2, testing.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Lou and Gibb Reese Ice Hockey Arena here in Granville, Ohio, for a live ice hockey matchup between your Denison University and Lewis University Flyers. I'm Oscar Storkerson, bringing you live coverage of today's event as we get ready for puck drop here in a moment. We'll take a look at the starting lineups in a second for both teams as we get ready for some high action Denison hockey coming up here in a moment. Both teams skating out now as we get ready for puck drop. Looking at the lineups for the Big Red out there in the forwards. You got Finn Lewis, Noah DiFilippo, and Ethan Whip. Joining the back there, you got Nick Salerno and Thomas Kresge. And in between the pipes today for the Big Red is Aiden Schaefer, number 30. As we get ready, Big Red ball here currently in their own end of the ice. Trying to get this out around. This is going to pop through. Coming up through here, Lewis trying to get this out. The skates into the mid zone. As it is going to be picked up behind with Salerno. Salerno moving this over to Kresge. Kresge gets it up to DiFilippo. It's going to be knocked away, though. Both teams trying to recover here. As Kresge dances through here, gets a little spin by. Some space to maneuver, gets it over to Whiff. Whiff with the shot on net. That one just wide. It's going to be picked up by the Flyers. Flyers moving in transition here. Don't necessarily have the numbers. Looking to get something and stopped by Schaefer. Good play by Aiden Schaefer, starting San Latone as that puck flies out of bounds over by the bench. Few heads ducking there. As we get ready for puck drop yet again in a moment. And we got a quick lineup shift is now coming into the game for the Big Red. Johnny Yavari will get ready to take the face-off. Joined out there by Preston Fisk. Fisk last year led the Big Red in points per game, as this puck is now with Yavari. Gets put to the ground by Kresge, but it's going to be taken back by the Flyers. As they work down the ice now, trying to get this out around. And cheers. That one pops through. Kresge getting up there. But it's actually Seth Kaplan, my apologies, as Yavari puts that back there. It's going to be taken back by the Big Red. Moving it around here. Flyers in hot pursuit right now as this gets picked up by Fisk. Fisk moving through the ice here. Tries to pop it over to Yavari. It's going to come out into the corner. This one's going to go around the net. And quick slap shot there. That one popping loose. As this is going to be slowly taken up the ice. Trying to get through here. He's got multiple on him. As this one pops out, Yavari fighting for the puck right now. It's going to pop back over to the Flyers bench. As we got another lineup change coming in here. Tommy Wraith into the game for Denison. Look for him to be a giant producer in today's matchup as he puts it off the boards there. This one moving up the ice, currently at mid-ice. Coming through here, 2-on-1. Tries to put it with the backhand. That one is no good. It's going to pop back over. Flyers pick it up. And he's just going to send this down the ice. Comes over to Schaefer. Gets there just in time, and it gets popped up. Out and out there. So we'll get ready for a reset here. And so we got lineup changes for both teams coming in here. Kresge back into the game for Denison. Look for him to be a master producer on the defensive end for them. Puck's dropped here as looks like Denison might be able to come away with it. They pop this forward. So race out. And that one popping loose there. Wraith picks it up, though. Wraith coming back over with the left hand. That one just gets loose, though. It's a race for the puck as this is going to go down the ice. And up along the boards here by the bench. Denison looking to try to push in transition here. Coming down with the right. Goes for the move. That one's going to get poked away there. Good defense by the Flyers. As it's going to pop out along the boards. Kresge will pick it up on the far side. Trying to get through here. It's going to get knocked away. And one-on-one coming back, but it's going to get picked up. As this one comes down behind. Trying to pop it free. That one is going to be out by the bench. Pops over. Salerno now has it behind the cage. It's taking a moment to analyze the ice. And this one pops out right along the bench. Yeah. And so we get ready for action to resume here at the Lou. Pucks drop as this one pops out wide. Flyers moving transition here. Got a good opportunity looking at it right now. Ooh, puts it on Schaefer. Good save from Schaefer. That's going to be taken out of the air, though. And now Denison with the transition opportunity coming up. Dives for it, and it's going to get picked up at the cage. Both teams clearing out there. Good stop from the Flyers, but back-to-back transition plays for both teams. And so the forwards out there right now, Fisk and Whip out on the wings, along with Seth Kaplan. That's Finn Lewis, number 17. Oh, shot there, popping off the skate. Flyers trying to respond here. Oh, players going down. This one's going to pop off the foot of DiFilippo. And now the team really in control right now. Puts it off the boards. Gets us forward. Canelos and Chase right now. As the Flyers have this, puts it along the boards. Will get picked up by Lewis. Lewis gets it over to DiFilippo. DiFilippo seemingly losing the puck there. And this one's going to pop out of the zone. Canelos picks it up here. We have a player down for the Flyers, so slow to get up. Oh, DiFilippo tries to put it between the legs there, but no good. This one's going to come back to Canelos yet again. Lewis now down the ice with it. Tries to get around here. Slips up there and goes into the boards. As we're seeing a lot of high-paced action right now from both teams. Kaplan sends it down. He's out there with Uvari and Fisk. As right now the Flyers trying to move it here. They've had a tough time getting it out of their own zone. Denison doing an excellent job at covering here as this one pops over to Uvari. Uvari off the skate, still has it here. Trying to come around the... No good there as it's going to come out to the side. Flyers moving in transition here. And it's a chase. Official calls the icing that time. And so a face-off upcoming in a moment. So we get ready to resume action here. Aiden Schaefer has been in between the pipes for the Big Red all year long, replacing the injured Brennan Holmes. He's been doing a fantastic job in between the pipes for them this year. And official just going for the reset here on the face-off. And this one pops over behind the net. Comes out to the side, tries to get this over here. Salerno with the shot. That one seemingly off the skate that time. Lots of shots coming in, trying to get the deflect there. As official blows the whistle. Oh, official going down for a moment there. And we'll get ready to resume action following puck drop. And so Tommy Wraith gets ready to take this puck drop for the Big Red coming up here in a moment. This one comes out the side, puts up in the air. As Kresge has to slap it forward. Trying to get down the side here. Gets double teamed quickly along the boards. Is able to get this out behind though. And try to put that into the middle, but it's too congested in there. So they're just going to have to send this down the ice. Viola with it behind the net as he's going to let his team get set up to try and clear this out here. Wraith in transition now. He's trying to move it forward. Unfortunately, no good there for the Big Red, so now the Flyers move. And officials blow the whistle there on the substitution error. Yeah, Lucas Cheris seeming to call out the substitution error by the Flyers there on that play. Good heads-up play from him. Let the officials know there's a violation there as we get ready for puck drop on the opposite side. So far, the Big Red have been in firm control of the offensive possessions of this game, not giving the Flyers very many opportunities to look at so far, dominating in shots attempted in this game as we get ready for the puck drop. And so this pops out. Kaplan trying to find some space here. It looks like it's going to get almost taken away. Wraith. And that will pop up. And we get ready again for our face-off in Denison's offensive side of the rink. And so we have a 2-minute penalty. Yep. Denison is currently on the power play right now. Power play unit out on the ice. That one pops into the side of the net. Denison cracking the first goal of the game here off the nice little tap in from Fisk. Preston Fisk seals the first goal of the game for the Big Red, giving them something to get hyped about. And just mere seconds into that power play, the Big Red come up fruitful there. Let me know when stuff like I can't see like that happens, because I can't see the ref. Thank you. And so we get ready for puck drop yet again. Back to even following that short power play for Denison. As this comes out to the side. Denison trying to work it around here. It's going to be back with the Flyers. This one popping back over towards Schaefer. He's going to pick it up here. Holds onto it for Denison. Trying to get this down the ice now. That one pops loose. Davis on the chase. Henry Davis puts it on that one. That one bouncing off that time. Slap shot coming in there. That one popped loose. Denison still has it somehow. This one popping loose. And it's going to be up and out. So we have a face-off coming up in a moment. So the assists have been credited on that last goal from Fisk. He got assists from Seth Kaplan and Cam Geary. As we get ready for puck drop here in a moment. Denison currently up 1-0 as we have 12 minutes and 35 seconds left in this first period. And we get ready to resume puck drop here. DiMontella, one of the seniors for this Big Red team, takes the puck drop for the Big Red. He's going to be able to pick it up for them behind the net. This one coming out to the side. Tries to get a little wrist shot there. Nothing available. It's going to pop loose. Flyers now trying to move the other way with it. They've had a tough time so far of getting it down the ice. Getting a good look on opportunity here. But it looks like Denison is able to get the stop here. Tries to put it over to the side with Davis, but that's going to be just knocked out of the way. And so Demon on the chase for Denison. Quick little lineup change coming in for both teams. As Whip will pick this up, coming up here in a moment. And he's just going to send this around the rink. And so right now the forwards for Denison we're looking at Ethan Whip, Noah DiFilippo, and Finn Lewis out there on the ice. As that shot just pops high. And so we got a puck drop coming up in a moment. Denison's been absolutely dominating in the shot performance so far. As mentioned, they have the one goal off that power play opportunity. But in total shots taken, they're absolutely destroying the Flyers right now. And right now, Lewis University is trying to move in transition here. Cheris puts it over to his right. He's going to be up against the boards. And DiFilippo with the big hit against the boards there. As this one is currently behind and trying to get up. Whip gets over to DiFilippo. And Denison actually calling for a quick substitution here with Aiden Schaefer coming out of the game. Actually, no, he'll be back. They were calling Schaefer to come out there after the penalty call. And so Denison, after mere minutes go by on their last power play, are back on the power play here again, looking to try and repeat history. As we'll get the penalty timeage coming up here in a moment. But getting ready to take the face-off for the Big Red is Tommy Wraith. Wraith gets it over there, moves over to Kaplan. Kaplan looking through the ice here, gets a little move going, puts a hit on, and Chef Kaplan, you dirty man, puts that in the top left corner. What a shot from Kaplan. And I don't know if you can see it right now, but Coach Jeff German in utter disbelief at the absolutely disgusting shot we just saw from the captain, Seth Kaplan. So back-to-back power plays yield back-to-back goals as the Denison Big Red are now up by 2 here in today's matchup. Up by 2 in this first period, looking to extend it here. They're out for blood, and they're not going to stop until it's all over. Flyers looking to respond, though, down 2, needing to find something here. Have had a tough time of moving this puck down the ice. And right now, Denison trying to find a way to the middle, puts it off got it off the leg that time. It's going to pop loose there. It's going to be brought back, though, by the Big Red. Looking to try and get another opportunity here. As this one just comes out of the zone. Denison looking to opportunity here. As this one just comes out of the zone. Denison looking to reset. As Salerno puts that over. That one getting knocked away from Whip. And tries to get the shot there. Schaefer with the stop. He's going to stop it there. Look to settle it. Good defensive stand right now. The Flyers having a tough time of getting it past the Denison back line there, but also having a tough time of finding a way past Aiden Schaefer in the net right now. As we get ready for a face-off, this time in Denison's own defensive end of the rink. Flyers with a good-looking opportunity right now, but that one gets knocked away as Lewis gets it up to Whip. Whip trips there. And somehow Denison is able to pick the puck back up. It looks like it'll be knocked just down the ice by the Flyers. And official blows the whistle that time. So we get ready for another face-off. And so out there, forwards for the Big Red. We have DiFilippo, Lewis, and Whip. It's a common line we have seen in this game. That was the starting
Can we
Yeah, absolutely. It's gonna here. Actually, it's connected now. Go. Let's see if it happens.
Can I test it?
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. So sorry for any issues we've been having with the audio. We lost audio there for about half the period and just about the start of this period, but we have resumed action here. Your Denison Big Red are currently up 3-0 against the Lewis University Flyers. Goals in that first half, actually, as the Flyers score one to make it 3-1 that time. So just a review of the first half real quick as we get ready for puck drop yet again in a moment. The Flyers just scored, but in that first half we had goals coming from number 8, Preston Fisk, number 27, Seth Kaplan, and number 13, Duncan Humphrey. So the score is now 3-1 here at the Lou. I'm Oscar Storkerson bringing you live coverage of this ice hockey matchup we have here between Lewis University and Denison University as we get ready to resume action with the puck drop. Score is 3-1. Lewis able to come away with it that time, 34 on the break there. Canelo's trying to knock it out of the way. That one coming loose. And for this Big Red team, a lot of changes we've seen over the season, injuries. As mentioned in that first period, Brennan Holmes out with an injury. He was the starting goalie for them last year as Fisk's shot bounces off the helmet. He was the starting goalie for them last year. Aiden Schaefer taking his place this year in place of his injury. But a phenomenal goalie at that. Also injured is the kid, number 5, James Patillo, known to be a rough wing. Gets in there, messes players up as that one sneaks between the legs. And the Lewis University Flyers in the second period on a bit of a comeback as the score is now 3-2. So it might just be a stale start after coming out with a 3-0 lead. It might just be a stale start for the Big Red right now. Probably haven't found their legs yet, but looking to try and come back here and recapture their momentum as DiFilippo gets ready for the puck drop for the Big Red. But the score is now 3-2. Denison has also had many more power plays in this game than the Flyers have. 2 of their goals in the first period came off of power play situations. Oh, big hit in the middle there from DiFilippo. That one bouncing off the stick of Whip, picked up in the end here. DiFilippo tries to put it between the legs. That one brought in, though. Great save there. Great save coming in from Sam Ziegett. Or apologies, that's actually number 38, Christian Rohr. Puck drops here yet again, coming out as Lewis is able to come away with it for Denison. Lewis coming around the net here. Gets it over to Whip. That one popping through again. Whip has it in front. Whip trying to put it on Shea Cage. And it's going to be brought in yet again. So another stop coming in for Denison, but able to pick up a little bit momentum here with these last few shot attempts. In that first period, we saw Denison absolutely dominate in shots attempted. The Flyers nowhere remotely close. This period, a different story is the Flyers have brought it back to a 1-goal deficit. DiFilippo to come away with it. That one just a little high up the right side there. It's going to come back around the net, though, as Lewis has it by the cage. This one coming back. Tries to put it over into the wing, but it's going to be knocked away. Flyers now moving in transition, but poked out from behind. Great play there from Whip. And try to put it in the middle from DiFilippo. Still out and picked up there. Oh, a little bit of a situation, a little scuffle in front of the net here as Lewis got involved with the keeper and multiple players coming up to him. So we got puck drop coming up in a moment here, but a long shift we saw from that line of DiFilippo, Lewis, and Whip. So now coming into the game for the Big Red, that front line for them will be Fisk and Kaplan, both goal scorers in this game, also joined out there by Tommy Wraith. As the Big Red are actually going to be on the power play here, 2-minute penalty incoming for the Flyers. Denison on the power play at the moment. And so we drop puck yet again. That puck gets knocked out of the way of Wraith. It's a chase out here as Kaplan just loses the puck there. Oh, the Flyers getting in good position here. Puts a shot on and they score! Shorthanded goal for the Flyers. Even things up here in the second period. And it's a look of utter shell shock on the Denison sideline right now, as nobody really knows what has happened in this second period. Looking to try and recover here as we get ready for the puck drop. The score is now tied up again at 3-3. And funny enough, all 6 goals in this game have been scored on that far side. So the official blew the whistle there. Puck drop coming in yet again. Goal on that last play for the Flyers was scored by number 14. It was actually number 86, my apologies. 14 was on the assist. Denison now moving transition. That one just out of the way of Cheris. Kresge picks it up, though. Kresge looking up top here, gets us up top with Yavari. That one knocked out of the way, and this is now in transition. It's a foot race for the puck. Denison able to settle it, though. Flyers take a moment to get a quick line change in, as they're going to try and get this up quickly. Cheris coming up the right side. He's got 2 on him, looking to get around net here. Looking to set it over. Comes up with it, feeds it up top with Kresge. Back over to Whip. Whip. Denison taking a moment to settle, look around here. Looking for something in the middle. They get it over to DiFilippo, and that one was just caught between the knees there. Denison looking to attack the 5-hole on these shots. So far, the Flyers have stood tall. As we have about 13 minutes left in this second period. As Flyers won the face-off there. Denison has done a pretty good job on face-offs in this game. Flyers have kept it competitive in that end, and a big smack coming there on Kaplan. Official has his hand up, as we'll have a power play coming in a moment. Schaefer comes out, they bring an extra man in, but no need though as the puck goes out of play. Power play coming in following the slash. As the power play unit comes back out there. We saw 2 power play goals from him in the first period, but in this period, we saw a shorthanded goal less than 3 minutes ago. So we get ready for the face-off. Denison hoping to not repeat history here on that last power play, but instead look to the first period and find out what they did there. And that almost hit me there. That puck almost hit me. I think I might keep that one. I could find it. Sorry, folks, just taking a moment to talk to the official. That was a close play. I almost got smacked. And I just got the puck back to the official. I'm feeling very proud of myself at the moment. No, I dodged it. And so we get ready for puck drop, as the puck will be back in play. And so Wraith comes around the net with it, looking up top. He's got DiFilippo cutting through the middle there. Still has it here, looking over. Flicks it, that one brought into the chest. And so we get ready for another puck drop after the goalie froze play there. So 7 seconds left in the power play. Flicks it back out. Kaplan looking for the shot. That one bouncing off there. Kaplan still has it here, looking back around. Takes another shot as that one is brought in yet again. And what a period we are watching right now from number 38, Rotar. So we get ready for puck drop in a moment as we are all even yet again following the slashing play earlier. Denison was on the power play. We're not able to convert on that power play, but still have the puck here. Tries to get it over. A little too strong there on the pass to Fisk. Trying to swing this around at the moment. Tries to get it through the middle to Fisk. That one popping off, but Fisk able to pick it back up. Trying to get it around here. Kaplan has it behind the net. So actually, Denison is still on the power play. My apologies. I didn't notice. Started a new clock. Schaefer gives it back out to Wraith. Wraith swings that over. Oh, good move there. Causes him to lose a stick. Geary moving in transition. Tries to flick it over to Fisk. That one getting knocked far down. And this is a race for the puck. Looks like the Flyers are on it. No call there on icing. As it is trapped down in the corner. Flyers still shorthanded for the next 35 seconds as Denison is moving it down the ice right now. Wraith, little deke there, 2 dekes, flicks it, no good there. Fisk on the attempt. As DiFilippo has it, that one flicked off again, and goal scored! Seth Kaplan picks up the rebound and puts it in there for the Big Red. 2 goals on the day for the captain. That's one way to reinvigorate your team. So that's now 3 goals coming off the power play for Denison in today's matchup. Power play unit looking pretty successful. And so we get ready to resume action with the puck drop coming in a moment. DiMantoa getting ready for the puck drop for Denison. And Humphrey gets it forward to DiMantoa. DiMantoa puts it down behind the net. He's going to be able to get there. Gets actually knocked out of the way at the last second, though. And now it's a fight for it in the corner. Flyers trying to get it down the ice. Whip knocks it out of the way. Looks like Canelos will be there to pick it up, though. Puts it back around the rink. And shot coming in there. Official blows the whistle. As offside will be the call. So we get ready for another face-off coming up here in a moment. And so the line out there for Denison coming into the ice. Kaplan, who has 2 goals on the day, and the goal on that last power play. He'll be joined out there by Fisk. And taking the face-off at center for the Big Red is John Yavari. And that one pops out to the side. Trying to get it down the ice here. That one knocked out of the way. And now it's a break opportunity coming in for the Flyers. Kresge, though, able to get a stick on it. Flyers able to retain it, though. That one bouncing off the foot there that time of Kaplan. Kresge now has the puck. Sends it down the ice. Oh, and a one-on-one break here with the goalie. Hey! Puts it in. Preston Fisk with the backhand. 2 on the day for him. Back-to-back goals for the Big Red. What a day we're watching from these 2 linemen of Preston Fisk and Seth Kaplan, both on the same line, both with 2 goals on the day. And what a day for the kid. But what a feed down the ice we saw there a moment ago, coming from Thomas Kresge, all the way behind his own net, somehow feeds it to Fisk way down the ice. And Fisk with a nice back-to-back move there, gets it off the backhand. And now Finn Lewis feeling a little bit of the energy following that goal from Fisk, messing with them up against the ice. Big Red feeling the energy here. They started this period a little stale. Now they're alive. Oh, and Whip now knocks out of the way. Dives for it. That one no good as DiFilippo puts it off the boards. Bumps in the official there. Whip still has it. Ethan Whip gets that one knocked away. The Flyers now moving in transition. Gets a move through there, puts a shot on, and it's going to be stopped by Aiden Schaefer. Yep. And so the line change coming in. Denison with some new energy we're seeing at the moment right now as we get ready for the face-off following the stoppage by Schaefer. And it's going to be picked up by the Big Red behind the net. That one popping out along the side. Geary trying to get it out of there. Flyers able to pick it back up, but it looks like Cheris will be there to meet him. So behind the net right now, the Flyers trying to get it back up around. This one's going to come all the way down the ice right in front of Denison's bench as the Flyers have completely lost their positioning and now have to work their way back up the ice. And it looks like there's actually some gear down on the far side. Somebody appeared to have lost a glove and their stick on, I believe, the collision with Geary earlier. And so right now the Big Red trying to find a way to get it out of their zone. Puts it down the ice. That one gets taken away. And we'll go over to Schaefer. Schaefer holding on to it. As it pucks over to Cheris. Cheris puts it over to Geary. Geary to Wraith. Wraith now pushing in transition. Tommy Wraith coming down the ice. Getting a move on there. Still has the puck. Has to shield off multiple defenders. Puts it down through. This one's going to come back around the net. And pops up. But it looks like DiMatteo will get in the way there. Oh, gets knocked over. Trying to find some space as, a little bit of a mix-up here coming on the lineup change. Flyers trying to find a way to capitalize. This one will go all the way down the ice as it's picked up by Canelos. Canelos looking to get around the net here. Gets it up. And right now, Denison taking a moment to settle here. Have plenty of time to get this up the ice. As we approach 7 minutes left in the periods, under 7:45 left. Score is currently 5-3, Big Red up. 3 goals coming in this period, though, from the Flyers as the official blows the whistle on the offsides call. Apologies for any coarse language you might have just heard on the ice a moment ago. We do pick up some of the audio. But Denison, after starting off the second period, that first 5 minutes of the second period, giving up 3 goals, have brought it back to a 2-goal lead here as we get ready for the face-off following the offside call. So puck drop incoming. Official just taking a moment to talk to Kaplan there. As that one gets knocked out of the way. Right now the Flyers trying to find a way to get this down the ice. That one knocked out of the air from Kaplan. Trying to get down though. Salerno on the chase. Salerno coming around here. Puts it back off the backside over to Kresge. Kresge with the puck. Puts it down the ice. This is going to bounce far. Coming off the stick there. It's going to get picked up by Kaplan. Kaplan now moving. Takes the shot there. That one bouncing off. It's going to be caught right in front of the cage though. And hey, that is not what you do today. Fisk tried to avoid the keeper and he just gets clobbered from behind. That was unnecessary. And it seems like the Flyers are losing their composure at the moment, currently down by 2. That was totally unnecessary. Trying to find some false confidence, and we actually have blood drawn. It's a beautiful day to play hockey if there's blood drawn. One sec. And so we've got a penalty coming up here in a moment. A totally unnecessary cheap shot coming there from number 5. That's Dan Johnson, number 5 of the Flyers. Unnecessary cheap shot coming against Preston Fisk. And rightfully so, was clobbered after. And actually drew blood, so they might actually take a moment to take a look at him. Officials talking it over. Fisk apparently trying to avoid a collision with the keeper there, but does so and then gets knocked over for no reason whatsoever. But Fisk with 2 goals in the game. Also with 2 goals is Seth Kaplan, the captain. And so we're taking a moment here. Officials talking it over, trying to discuss what the penalty situation would be following that all-out skirmish. Ken Lewis is actually taking a moment to talk to the other team's keeper. His team calling him back over. The kid just wants to talk it over, you know. At the end of the day, it's a gentleman's sport. Tell you what, there are some pretty badass mofos. Pardon the language. This is an adult-rated broadcast. As Schaefer puts it in all the way down the net. Keeper's having a little fun time right now as it looks like a 4-minute penalty will be assessed for the...
Double minor.
Yep, so the call will be double minor. Keeper's just having a fun little game right now. So double minor will be assessed. Looks like Canelos is in the box right now for the Big Red. And I also assume Johnson will be put in the box for the Flyers. Right now we're just enjoying the little spectacle between the two keepers. Schaefer and Ratzer trying to score on each other from the full ice. Officials are going to assess the penalty now as we'll get ready to resume play. So double minor will be the call. Out there on the ice for the Big right now, Preston Fisk, Seth Kaplan, and Cam Geary. They'll be joined out there by DiFilippo and Wraith. The official actually taking a moment to talk to Preston Fisk at the moment. You'll probably be able to see that on your screen. Yep. And so we'll get ready for puck drop here in a moment, as we have about 7 minutes and 8 seconds left in the second period. The score remains 5-3. As we get ready for the puck drop with DiFilippo. And Denison gets ready for yet another power play. This one coming out to Wraith. Wraith moves it over to Kaplan. Kaplan just loses it a little bit, but still has it. Kaplan puts it over with Geary. Geary looking to get it around here. Puts it into the middle. Kaplan with the shot. That one bouncing off that time. And Fisk has it behind the net. Gets it over to Geary. Geary looking to move it. Trying to find DiFilippo in the middle. Has to get it to Fisk behind. Fisk puts it back over to Geary. Geary up top to Wraith. Wraith takes a little wrist shot in. Tommy Wraith on the power play. 4 on the day on the power play for the Big Red. Tommy Wraith joins the score column with that one off the assist from Cam Geary. What a shot there from the Big Red. They have now put the lead back up to 3 as the score is 6-3. And so we get ready for puck drop. As official just takes a moment, reassessing the penalty clock situation. Denison still on the power play. Following that goal from Wraith. They're moving it down the ice here. Looking to get it forward. Has to draw back around. Good move there from Davis. Puts it over to Yavari. Yavari with the puck. Actually, they're going to call that goal on number 9, Noah DiFilippo, as it bounced off him on the shot from Tommy Wraith. Wraith with the initial attempt, but it bounced off DiFilippo, so they're going to call that a DiFilippo goal. And Kresge's shot just a little wide there. Cheris able to pick it up, though. Gets it over to Yavari. Yavari puts it over to Kresge. Kresge looking forward here. Gets it over. Right on target. No good. Still in front of the net, though. Whip trying to get an attempt. And Kresge with the puck here. Tries to get around. Kresge looking to get through here. Still has the puck. Puts it over with Whip. Kresge with it again. A little back and forth between Whip and Kresge. Looking for something here. Assessing the power play defense right now. Kresge with the ball on the far side, or with the puck on the far side. And tries to get through with the backhand is Whip, but no good that time. This one's going to go out of the zone and back into Denison's defensive end. As we have hit 5 minutes left in period. 21 seconds left on the penalty clock. And so now it's a race for the puck. As icing will be called. That means it's going to come all the way back. Yeah, they called that goal for DiFilippo, right? Because it was Wraith on the initial attempt. I thought it was Wraith originally. Yeah. Yeah. And so with 4:50 left in the second period and 12 seconds left on the penalty clock, we get ready for the puck drop here. That one popping out as it's going to come out to Cheris. Cheris puts this down with Whip. Whip with the quick backhand over. And they're going to call offsides there on the little mix-up between Whip and Davis. I'm sorry, that's Lawrence Viola. And so now lineup change comes into the game. And we get ready for puck jump here. DiMantoa tries to knock it forward. It's going to get knocked out of the side. Humphreys has it. Humphreys just losing the puck there. And, able to get knocked out of the way, though, by Davis. Davis coming down the ice. We're going to find some space. Puts it over. That one knocked out of the way. Still with an attempt here. Canelos back in the game. Puts it over DiMantoa. He's currently on the opposite side. As the Flyers look to move in transition, they have given up 3 goals in a row now, looking to try and get back in the scoring column here with their 3 goals that they had earlier. As that one pops up, and they do! An own goal there as that one seemingly bounced off Whalen. A frustrating play there for the Big Red. Scoring 3 goals in a row to give off one on a seeming mishap. A tough play. And so Denison getting ready for another puck drop coming in a moment. Both teams taking a moment. Get a quick lineup change in. About 4 minutes left in this second period. Score is 6-4 now. And that one pops loose, knocked out of the way. Oh, we got a break opportunity here. Puts it over. Oh, just off the stick there. And Wraith knocks it away with the foot, but what an opportunity we just saw following that goal. And so now moving transition here. Looks over with the backhand. That one tapped out of the way. And tries to put it up. Quick shot incoming. That one coming off the shoulder. And so the Flyers trying to find a way to get it out of their zone. Cheris with the puck here. Puts it back over with the backhand. And quick movement here. Doesn't really have it yet as Wraith seemingly comes away with it. Wraith comes over with the left hand, looking for it, puts it up with the left, and that one's snagged out of there. Quick little glove save coming in for the Flyers as we get a lineup change incoming.
Thank you. I felt like I was like,
You're doing a really good job.
thank you. I appreciate it.
But I'll start looking at the line for it. Actually, if you try to check with the broadcast unit to see if they have anything, but I doubt for anything they have will look at this setup. They'll have to look at the
All right, good. And welcome back to the live coverage portion of today's matchup between Lewis University and your Denison University. I'm Oscar Storkerson. Sorry for the technical issues we've been having today with the audio, but we are back with the coverage as the score is 6-5 following a goal we saw moments ago by number 9 of Lewis University. Currently down by 1, trying to find a way to come back in this game. Denison trying to survive and thrive, hold on to this lead here as they currently have the puck in their offensive zone. So they're moving around here. Shot comes in, and right as I say it, they do it. They respond immediately. DiFilippo with his second of the game. What a play there from the Big Red. Good puck movement we saw there. DiFilippo, his second of the game. We saw one in the second period. That time able to pick one there as the score is back up to a 2-goal lead with less than 15 in the game. We got a quick lineup change coming in here. Fisk, Yavari, and Kaplan are out there as the forwards. So puck's drop, comes out there. Lewis University able to come away with it. The Flyers are trying to find a way to come back. We saw the goal earlier, but Denison have been picking it back up. Plays currently along the close boards here. Yavari picks it back up for the Big Red. Tries to feed it up front with Kaplan, but it's going to get picked up. So play stops, and we'll have a face-off coming here in a moment. And so action resumes here. Yavari's face-off. It's going to go to the Flyers. Puts out to the wing, and that's going to go out of play there. And so we'll have yet another face-off incoming. And the face-off is out. This one popping out behind the net. Flyers able to get possession here. This one comes up against the board. Still has it somehow. Kaplan able to take it away, though. Kaplan tries to put it down the ice. It's going to get picked up, though. And so the Flyers moving here, looking to try and find another goal. That time picked off. And so the Big Red are moving transition. Yavari, he's got a 2-on-1 here. Looking over to Fisk. Gets over to Fisk. Fisk puts it in. No way. Out to the side. He's able to pick the puck back up, though. Fisk searching for that third goal. Big Red able to maintain possession here. Sticks go down as they still have it. Feeds it back over. Some space. Gets it over. Shot just off the foot. And the Flyers looking to try to clear the zone here. Don't really have possession of the puck yet as Kaplan picks it back up for the Big Red. Feeds that over to Yavari. Yavari puts it on net, and that one's stopped. And lineup change coming in here as Viola comes onto the ice, waiting for the rest of the change coming in here. This one coming out. Flyers move transition. 1-on-1, tries to put it up front. It's going to be wide of the net. And Fisk picks it up, puts it up front with Wraith. Wraith on the chase, but doesn't necessarily have the manpower to match it right now. Flyers hounding him. And Flyers trying to clear the zone here. Gets knocked out from behind, though, by Viola. Viola moving transition. Looks to get over to Wraith. Wraith shot. That went off the shoulder. And this pops free. Flyers moving in transition. Geary knocks it out of the way. As Charis comes down with the puck. Takes a shot. That one just wide. Another shot incoming. That one wide again. And so the Flyers able to settle it with 12:31 left in the game. Tries to put it down the ice. Knocked out of the way. Denison doing a great job in the neutral zone. Trying to knock these pucks out of the way. Flyers looking to get these long passes in. And have had a tough time of doing so far. And so puts it over at the backhand. That one knocked out of the way. DiMontoa on that attempt there. As we're under 12 minutes left in play. Picked back up yet again in the neutral by Kresge. And so quick lineup change in. Salerno on the defense now. He's out there with Kresge as the two defenders for the Big Red. And that one stopped off the foot of Kresge. Looking for an attempt. Kresge tries to get the flick. That one just over. And right now trapped in the corner, trying to get it out. Trying to kick it out along the wall. As that's going to be out towards the middle now. Flyers moving in transition. And, gets it through there somehow, but that one's just going to be not able to be corralled. And the Flyers now, puck moves out of the zone. Having to try and get it back in here. Picked up by Kresge. Kresge moving the other way with it now. Coming up on 11 left. Kresge tries to get the deke in. That time, stopped up. Flyers able to pick it back up. Puts it around the boards. But it'll be stopped against the boards right in front of the Flyers' defensive zone. And tries to feed it up front. Salerno puts it off the wall to Lewis. Lewis looking over, tries to get it over to Whip. Misses the pass there. Salerno gets to the puck. Oh, big collision. Few players down. Salerno lowering the shoulder that time. As Canelos has the puck here, looking down ice. Tries to get it to Lewis. That one goes by. Icing waved off. As Fisk picks it up. Oh, that's DiFilippo, actually. Flyers now moving in transition. One-on-one here with Canelos. Few players coming in behind for Denison. Good lift that time coming in from Whip. Canelos gets knocked over. And that time blocked on the shot. Flyers moving all over the place. Denison trying to keep up. Canelos able to pick that one off. They're now moving in transition. Hits it over to Whip. Whip moving down the ice. And that shot attempt is blocked. Try to bounce it off that time. And so shot is wide there. This one coming down the ice. And so Fisk and Kaplan will be out there on the ice, joined by Yavari as the forwards. 9:31 left in this third period. Tries to get off the wall and does so. Oh, but a collision with Yavari and Kaplan as they had a seeming break there. And tries to get through the back door. That time picked off by Kaplan. Good recovery. Kaplan tries to get it down the ice to Fisk. Just gets by there. Few players colliding as the Flyers will be able to come away with the puck. That time knocked away by Cheris. Kaplan now moving the other way. Tries to get it around. Good moves from Kaplan. As Denison still has the puck here. Cheris trying to get through. Trying to put it off with the backhand. No good there. It's going to get knocked out of the way in the middle and sent down the ice. 3-on-3 here. Fourth one trailing for the Flyers. But Kaplan able to knock it out of the way. And this one's going wide as we're just going to get a lineup change in here. So the line of Geary, Wraith, and Viola will be out there on the ice for the Big Red. As we have almost 8 minutes left in this period. Big Red still leads 7-5. Comes out around the wall. Has to circulate it back through. As the Flyers, they've been much more efficient since that first period, struggling in that first period to move the puck down the ice. Now, looking like a well-oiled machine. Denison, though, still moving at a pace ahead. As we've hit under 8 minutes left. And a bit of a mix-up behind the net. So we have puck drop coming here in a moment in Denison's offensive zone. Wraith getting ready for the drop. Puck's out, goes forward to the Flyers. But Geary knocks it loose, and they try to put that one through the middle. No good that time. So the Flyers move in transition. Salerno gets a stick on it. And Kresge feeds that over to Salerno. Salerno looking down the ice, tries to put it through. That one off the skate. Number 86. 2 goals for 86 in the game. As Kresge moves down the ice here, feeds it forward to Geary. Geary back over to Kresge. Kresge feeds it back up front with Geary. Geary takes it behind the net. Still has it here, feeds it with the back. And, tried to go for the hit on Geary there, but ends up with only Wall. As puck keeps bouncing around here, keeps coming off the leg. And a bit of a tangle up there, trying to get the puck loose as this one comes the opposite side. Salerno with the slap shot. That one just wide. And puck goes high there. It's going to stay in play, though, as Kresge will pick it up. Getting a signal from the bench to hold the puck behind the net. Puts it forward. Oh, that one just sneaking through there on the pass. This one bouncing all the way back, though, as he's going to elect to hold it. Had no one to kick it out to. So we'll have a puck drop coming in a moment. 6:30 left in the third period. So we have the puck drop incoming. DiMantoa getting ready to take the drop for the Big Red. And puck's up behind. This one coming down the ice. After recovery here, Denison looking to try to find a way to get forward. Flyers moving well. DiMantoa able to get it there, looking to get into the middle. Bouncing off bodies. Tries to get the shot there. That one bouncing off the keeper. And official blows the whistle. Official coming to the scores table. So a tripping call on Henry Davis. We haven't seen very many power play opportunities today for the Flyers. And so an opportunity late in this game could yield promise for them. So we get ready for the puck drop here. Denison down a man. Lewis picks up the puck shorthanded here. As we about to hit 6 minutes left in this third period. I'm currently being joined in the booth now by Delaney Cervic. Delaney, what is your overall opinion of today's matchup?
You know what? The boys are doing a great job here. You know, we've had some hard losses in the goal on defense, but you know what? I have to come back.
That was Delaney doing the analysis there. Great job, Delaney. As that puck gets knocked loose, Denison's still man down here. Minute 22 left in this period. Or minute 22 left in the penalty, I should say. 5:29 left in the period. Oh, tripped up there. And that one knocked loose. So puck comes down the ice. Quick line change coming in here. Minute left in this penalty. Denison trying to kill it right now as the puck is behind the opposite net. And so the Flyers now moving it down here. Still with a little bit of time left in the penalty. Looking to come through. Shot coming in there. Good stop by Schaefer. Big stop from him. Gets a stick on it. Aiden Schaefer really stepping up today. We've seen some fantastic plays from him in today's matchup. As the Flyers still have the puck here. 15 seconds left in this penalty. 4:25 left in the period. And so the Flyers moving here, looking for one last ditch opportunity before the end of the penalty. And knocked out of the way. That one sent down the ice as the penalty killers for Denison will succeed on killing the power play. And so we get ready for the puck drop in coming in a moment. So the forwards out there for the Big Red right now, we see Tommy Wraith, Seth Kaplan, and Preston Fisk. Defenders are Paniotti Canelos and Nicholas Salerno. As we get ready for the puck drop. Denison still up by 2. looking to try and hold the lead here. And that one knocked out. Salerno coming around the ice. Getting through there. He's moving. And so this puck will be sent back. Canelos will pick it up behind the net. Puts it along the wall. Salerno's with the cheeky move there. As Wraith comes around, that one poked. And right now, Flyers moving in transition, trying to get it forward. Canelos on the chase, trying to dive for it. As that one almost pops out at the bench. Going to stay in, though. Denison looking to try and maintain possession. Wraith puts it along the wall to Viola. And Gary on the chase here for the Big Red. Right now, the Flyers struggling to find a solution in order to try and get a goal here, try and recapture some momentum, especially being down 2 with 3 minutes left in this third period. So it's a fight for it along the wall right now. That one pops free. Flyers ball knocked out of the way by Gary. Gary now, 2-on-0. Gary puts the move on. Oh, almost has it with the backhand. So a big stop there for the Flyers. Denison still has the puck, though, so they're not quite out of the danger zone yet. But they get the stoppage there, and we'll have a face-off incoming. Delaney Servik back in the booth, joining us yet again. Delaney, what was your opinion of the last play?
It sucks that Gary couldn't get it in, but you know what? I'm excited that we still have possession over in our zone, so I feel confident.
Great analysis there from Delaney Servik. Thank you, Delaney. And that puck pops loose. Flyers have the puck here. Trying to get it down the ice. It's going to get picked up almost immediately, though, by the Big Red. And so looking to find DiMatteo in the middle, but it's going to get stopped behind the net. And he's double-teamed there, trying to get through. Got tangled up there as we approach 2 minutes left in period. Flyers in desperation time. Searching to try and get at least one more goal. Capture some momentum here. Down by 2. Denison moving in transition. All they need to do is hold it. Shot coming in there. That one pops loose and over. And so under 2 left to play. All Denison has to do is maintain possession. And they walk out of the Lou tonight with a dub. And so we have a face-off incoming following the offsides call. And, that's one trying to get sent down the ice. Whip picks it up, though. It's going to bounce over to Salerno. Salerno trying to get a move on there. It's going to come around back behind the net. Flyers looking to move it in transition. DiFilippo with a nice move there. He still has the puck. Dancing around. We saw the goal from him earlier. 2 goals in the matchup for him. We have 3 players with 2 goals in today's game. We have Fisk with 2, Kaplan with 2, DiFilippo with 2, and then joining them in the scores column is Humphreys with 1. All right, so we get ready to resume play here in a moment. Face-off incoming, 1:21 left in the period. And a timeout called there. And with a 2-goal lead here, with 1:21 left, the Big Red might as well start dancing as Thomas Kresge's busting a move right now. So timeout taken. We're going to take a timeout here with Denison. We'll be back after this.
Yes.
And so following the timeout there, it's 1:21 left in the period. 7-5 is your score currently. And a great opportunity we're looking at for the Flyers right now is they're going to be on the power play following the penalty by Noah DiFilippo. And so quick shot coming in here. Schaefer with the stop. Big shot. Big stop by Aiden Schaefer. He's played a phenomenal game today, making big stops when needed. Aiden Schaefer, have a day. Flyers, though, coming up on a minute here. Desperation mode, down by 2. Needing to score 2 and under 1. Puck moves opposite here, unable to corral it. Flyers moving around here, looks for the shot, nothing available. Denison doing a good job of packing the lanes. Moves it up top here, coming up on 40. Moving around here, oh, whiffs on the shot. That one coming off, that one just wide, coming up on 30 seconds. And hand up there, as there'll be another penalty incoming in front of the cage. Oh, and a bit of a mix-up here. Johnson getting involved yet again for the Flyers, and it looks like Yavari will also be tangled up there for the Big Red. What just happened? You just pushed him? Yep. So Denison calls another timeout here. 26 seconds left. We're going to take a timeout with the coverage, and we'll be back after this.
Wait.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Following that timeout taken by Denison, the Flyers were, before that penalty, already on the power play. Now Denison is down by 2. 2 men down. Or it's 6-on-3 will be the official as they pull the keeper. Denison, all they need to do is hold him off for 25 seconds. 6-on-3 here. Shot just wide. Trying to get it out. That one knocked out of the way. This one coming out to the corner. 18. It's a fight for the corner. 2-on-1. That'll be 3-on-1. Puck pops loose. Wraith gets it down the ice. Looks to get it forward here. Tommy Wraith. Wide open net and score! Tommy Wraith. 3-on-6. Short-handed goal. Puts one in there. And that is all she wrote. 4 seconds left in the game. Big Red up by 3. What a play on the penalty. Short-handed goal for Tommy Wraith, and you can see the pearly white smiling from the rink right now. So we are still 3-on-6, but 4 seconds left. 8-5 is our score. And unless there's some form of divine intervention, safe to say the Big Red have this one in the bag. And the puck pops out there. And they're going to let it die out. And the Big Red have something to celebrate tonight. Your final score, 8-5 here at the Lou. What a game it was. Looking back on the goal scorers in today's matchup, we have Fisk with 2, Kaplan with 2, DiFilippo with 2, Wraith with 1, Humphreys with 1. And those are your goal scorers in today's matchup. Many points for the Big Red today. They face Lewis tomorrow night as well here at the Lou as we get ready for the handshake. I'm Oscar Storkerson bringing you live coverage of today's event. Thanking you for tuning in with Delaney Cervic right now. We thank you. for tuning into today's matchup. Shout out to the boys. Have a great evening, everyone.